Hello and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Ribson32, so we're back in the Soviet Isles today. I got a plan for today. I've got a little bit of an experiment that I want to try and see if we can make money by importing. So we're going to put that into action today. But before we do that, guys, if you do enjoy this video, maybe consider hitting that thumbs up button. And if you like it enough, maybe subscribe to the channel. Okay, so my plan today to see how the economy works, kind of my idea behind this map. And what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to import oil and export bitumen and see if there's a profit to be made on it. I suspect there might not be. Well, no, I'm hoping there is, because the reason I'm saying that is we're down to 800,000. We've still got $1 million US in the bank, so that will come in handy. But then if we come over to our little local place at Prostolov, and we look here, the oil's going to cost us, what's that, 42.87 rubles per ton, but we can sell bitumen at almost 200 per ton, and I'm not sure what the conversion ratio is, but if it's anywhere near sort of even there, even if it's like water is bitumen, we're going to break even and be paying for our fuel by doing that. Also, we're going to be producing our own at the same time as well. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to set up a couple of trucks to do that, and we'll see how it goes. And hopefully go quite good. Also, what I'm considering doing, but I'm not going to do it, is I was going to use a modded version of this, but I think it's a bit too cheaty. We're still having power issues. So there's that also needs resolving. And I don't think we sent a bus across, it would be able to solve that so easy. So what I'm thinking of doing is we may end up putting a little bus stop in this area, or we could do it over here. We don't. Yeah, we do have a spare. What I was thinking of doing is, if we can fit this in, is we do in our mods here. You can see I've had a little look already. Is we do have this little up here, which will produce 13 megawatts, and isn't going to like completely drink us dry of fuel. Only requires 2 workers. We do have a nice little spot over here, but of course, what do we want to use, like farm generator shed? There you go. I'm just thinking space here, but because we're going to have to run cabling. If we can feed this back into the line, we might be able to. Actually, no. But what would be best for us? Be able to just. You've not got people on you. What's going on here? So guys are all coming in. People are there. So we're only just behind. What issue really is that we can't space out the ships. Shame. But so we're going to leave that as. We could try buying a 4th one, just because we know, like, we force spacing in when we do that. But there are 4 terminals over here, so that might not work either. I think we just accept it for what it is at the moment. That train will keep running, and we'll see if it does resolve it. So I want to put into plan our importation and exportation. You should be up and running now. You are. Where are the buses for this place? So you're coming. Got any peoples on you? Got 5. Okay. So let's put this into plan, and we'll see how this goes, and we can keep a check on it. No. So what we're going to want to have. We're going to want an oil tanker. What sort of size are these got? So you can hold 7 tons. 7 tons? 12 tons. Okay, you're 6,000. So we're going to have 4 of them. And we're going to set up the route here. What we want them to do is, let's just do it from the beginning. I'm going to want you to come over to here. And we want you to buy oil. Wait until loaded. Then want you to unload. Wait until unloaded. You are bitumen now. There we go. And you're going to be fuel, just to make sure. I'm sure we set those up. Cool. So then you're going to load up with bitumen. You're going to come here and you're going to unload bitumen. Wait until unloaded, and we'll see how good that is going to be for them. We may find they do end up queuing with each other, and I'm not sure if they're even going to have enough fuel with them to be able to do that whole trip. But there is a nice little fuel depot here. And are you fully loaded with vehicles? You are. And we're going to also need another distribution center over here. But let's Yeah, we will need that because I want to see how well that's going to go with getting the this place going. So you're not holding many workers, you're not bringing many workers. Okay, right. We need to sort of now get our workers heading over into this direction, which is going to be these buildings here. And what are we missing? Is any culture, sports, kindergarten? They don't have a job. Okay, we don't need to pause it. These guys here, what are we? These all need some more culture buildings, and you're a culture building. So I don't know why everyone's not coming over to you, but that's fine. We're going to get another little culture building over here now. I did think I added some additional mods recently. Yes. Now we've got a lot to come in here, and if I can find the one I want to do, I do want to get a park in here, but I think for the moment, no, post office was kind of the building I think I was wanting to use. That would be, yeah. So I think you'll probably don't have anything really in this area, so really that sit really nicely on the beach here. Office, kiosk. Interesting. These are all from different mods, so it's getting your head around it. We are going to build a park, but not quite yet, and that's what I was thinking. Oceanarium. Because on the waterfront, and this will go really well. Get a bit of culture into our little life. Now, let's make this really a bit of a terminus behind it, and we can use that. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. A terminus, so that means a dead end. Not the terms we're looking for there. So we're going to over here. Then we're going to want to get another little road along here. So let's because we do need more people. Well, we will need more people. I say, is going to have to get that set up eventually. So this should give these guys a bit of culture. Now, I also want to get some sports in this area. We're probably going to end up redoing that path. You're not going to head over to there? Someone? Yeah. Well done. And what else are you saying? Need a school. Are you full? You're not full? There just probably isn't a path to get to you, is there? Right, okay. Good old... We can't... Heating's going to be... Can we get under here? Well, let's get a school over into this area. We're definitely going to want to have more houses. Maybe this would be good. What's good for us to have at the back here, actually, thinking about it. Get a school and a kindergarten in here too. Actually, what mods have we got on these? Don't need anything massive. School. Did have look at schools recently on the mod showcase. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. Fitting quite nicely there, and you're going to get heating as well. Oh, you went straight in. Good. And then a kindergarten. If we can get a kindergarten here, that'd be perfect. I doubt it though. Kindergarten. And which is doesn't need to be too big. What have we got in here? Oh, you're not going to fit in though, are you? Okay, but that is kind of how many do you? Not going to be a massive kindergarten, so we could in anywhere else. I don't want you right by. Well, let's put you actually go in here. Track's going to be quite close behind it. Yeah. Be able to get a lot of these people over into this area. I'm trying to keep it quite organic, I guess you'd call it, and not get too caught up in trying to plan too much. Like, we're not going to intersect here. We'll definitely get another house, a big block of flats in there as well. That's going to help. How are we doing here? So without power supply, we have an unusual power supply issue. Culture, sports. We need some sports stuff in here, and then hopefully we can start to look at a solution for playgrounds. On a bowling alley. In here? Yeah. A nice little sort of entertainment area here. Yeah, so if we can get... No, not yet. I don't want a stadium in. We got a nice little gym. Awesome. Oh, so it is coming... If we squeeze that nice tight. Yeah, so what I want to do is just get more people... We're not out of power for long, but it's long enough. Because this train's going to be stopped now. You did just drop off, but we're probably not getting people on it. I don't even know what its max speed is. We may end up sell this because I suspect it's not fast enough. I'll have a look at that in between the next episode and figure that out. How are you doing? You've got loads of coal in you. Money is sitting okay. We have just got a load of people in here. That's going to be... everything's up without power. Okay, this will hold quite a few people. Got people in the kindergartens. That should be helpful. Can't go to school because there's no places to school right next to you. That's a lie. Maybe these aren't updating quick enough. And we'll see. Get that going. Station, we've got workers waiting, so I suspect that train's just not quick enough to get to its destination before we need it to. Now, how many workers have we got sitting on the buses? We've got 10, so that is positive. There's all our coal trucks coming in. We've got a little bit of oil. Getting a bit of bitumen in, but I guess we're not going to get much of a indication there. Where are our... Not over here. Oh, they haven't even made it here yet. Okay, have they? No. So this is going to be their first trip in. So it's not going to be... So what's that going to be? So it's 12 each. So it's going to be 48 tons of oil per trip. Which, hopefully, if we can get like an average of 12 tons out of that, then we're going to be breaking even on the buying of the oil. We are... So we're slowly trickling up, which is perfect. Get a bit of a speed going on here and just monitor things. Got 10 workers on you. Workers, so that's going to be 12 workers in there, so that's okay. So we're getting some workers in. And workers, they're going to arrive. Here we go, brilliant, cool. Not going to get maximum production. Really happy about. Seeing bitumen coming in. Okay, that is good. So we've got, yeah. We're not going to be getting a massive income from this, but we're definitely going to be getting some income from it, which is going to be handy, and we're going to need that. So I reckon we probably need another couple of buses for this to be working right. So let's get this set up, and let's pause the game. I want these to actually. Where are you? These buses. Okay, well let's send it the opposite. Send these ones the opposite way, just to make sure we can try and do some sort of distancing with them. Being as the game doesn't have that yet, but that's fine. It is early access, and I'm sure they will add it in when they're able to. We'll keep that going, and then we also want to have a distribution office so that we can, when needed, distribute our... I haven't thought about. We also want to be able to clear our roads, don't we? Gonna have to. Where do we want to put this building? Yep. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we'll put this in there. This is just for the future. Something else that's quite good for... Something else that we want to think about for the future as well is we want to have the ability to start making our own sort of construction materials. That's the words we're trying to say here. So what I'm also going to think about while we're doing this, we've got the road going out. So kind of all we need to do that is we've got coal coming in here. We're storing a reasonable amount of coal in this area, but I don't want to... This is such an important building now with this latest update that we're not even going to mess around with that, and we're not... Okay, you're dropping off. Again, we're up and going, so hopefully that isn't going to cause too much of a problem. I think we may have been able to put a nice little gap in with these, so you've got 5, 1. Are we losing people? Not able to enjoy culture. I'll make it... Let's get some paths in. Slow this down a little bit. We do have to be wary. I'm now like cautious because I know winter's going to be coming soon, and get short. So hopefully now this building can get... Yeah, brilliant. Okay, good. So you can get this area. I want to get some sort of path over here as well, just to make sure that we can... But there we go, across here. Okay, brilliant. Right, so they can get over there. They do walk to it. I think it's about 400 meters is the pathing for the civilians. That should be good. Not able to enjoy sport. Not sport. Without power. Of course we are. Probably do want to get some more fields in. Oh, one in there, that would be perfect. We can't. In here. I know it's a bit of a weird place to have it. But I also quite like it. Okay, we're going to have tennis. Better off having like a little football playground there, wouldn't we? Okay, there we go. Cool. Let's just get everyone's needs satisfied, and then we can. What's going to happen? And then we can look to things sort of moving a little bit better. Done that, so take you on to. Oh. How are people down this end of the town doing? So, no kindergarten. Full. Okay, we must have a lot of babies being made at the moment. So we need another kindergarten. Again, how's this kindergarten doing? So you're okay. So unless we can, yeah, just squeeze a path in, and hopefully they'll be willing to travel far. Oh, I did. Think you. Yeah, get you onto there. Hoping. Yes, perfect. Cool. And now, will you. No, what's the building? Well, okay, good. What we want from this building, which is great. Hopefully, use the other kindergarten as well. You're going to be no kindergarten yet, unable to join. Yeah, we can link you up over there as well. I do want to start getting these roads tarmacked, but just kind of. We need our population to be kind of growing at the moment. Brilliant. Good. Okay. Good. So you've got access to all of this as well. So that should hopefully just keep people a little bit happier. There's slightly less children in here now. How's everyone over here? Church, spirits, access to everything. So I don't know why guys are having a bit of a moan either. Maybe it's just the time it's taking. Not sure there. So we've got plenty of people moving around. How are we doing over here? Bitumen's on the increase, so people are heading. Tankers. What have you got? So you don't have any. Let's have a little look here. There is our first tanker. They're not going to be travelling. Are you not a tanker? You're not a tanker. You are, though. That's 3.4 tons. So that has paid for that trip for his load. Okay. We are slightly losing money on it at the moment, but I think once oil is full, how many people? 6 are filling up. Barely filling up, but we're going to need to. This is going to be our refilling station, so we've still got a little bit of cash. I'm quite cautious of it now, so let's use. I think a little bit smaller. I like this, like the military variant, isn't it? Okay, well let's get some military vehicles rocking around. So what we want you to do is to load. Got like the 2 at the moment. It's going to save us a little bit of money. Money is going to become very important. There we go. That is all we have. Oh, we have one in town. Cool. And they're probably going to head out straight away, but we don't really have the fuel. But at least they're going to be on the road burning energy. You have got no people on you. So is people cheering up a little bit now, yeah. Unable to enjoy culture. What's... Was that because that's probably because they're off somewhere. I can't figure out why they're not. Or sport. There's sport right here. The visitors, so I don't know. Hopefully that will improve. How are we doing with like our population here? So we're up to 1,500. Do need to think. We need to educate people. Well, actually, this is that we need to bear in mind. So let's think. Let's like straight away think about university, and don't have to go. We're gonna have to go technical. It's just not. Yeah, actually, that. Kind of got this nice little cultural area. And best way to put this, I guess we'd want it so that it's got like the styling board on that side. This is 35,000, but means we're going to be educating people a lot better. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. There we go. We've linked on, and it also means we're going to be able to research too. That we're better off doing this as early as we can. Remember on the last episode, that was something we definitely learned. We waited far too long to be educating our citizens, and we can get on to making plastics and things. We've still got room to get our tracks out from here. So we are looking in, I think we're doing... Yeah, there we go. So what do we want to research on? Not sure yet. Probably should look at... Chemistry is a way to go. Yeah, we're going to go chemistry. Leave it like that. Got staff coming in. Hopefully, let's import just a couple of experts, just to hopefully get them in the university. University. There we go. Good. Right. So we're now educating students. That's what we want. That is good. So that will help things going forward, and we might get some professors working on research. That'll be done when it's done. But I'm more concerned about getting our the education, our basic needs caught up here. So we're down to 500,000. I want to just get another one of these in here. I think we can. That's not a problem. So what about... yeah, that's perfect. Cool. We're just going to add another building in. I'm going to stop getting citizens now, I think, and we're going to try and get our own citizens in. What we definitely need to do, and what we consider do, I do like this building. That's more the front there, isn't it? How we put it. What I definitely want to do, or what we need to do next, is really look at a way make some decent profit, because I think we're going to struggle to get people over to waiting. Yeah, we're getting people waiting. Another look at this. So you're going to be getting a little bit of fuel there. You've got workers in, so we need more workers over here, and we just need to get the buses more regular. 2 tons in. We're getting quite a lot. Well, at least a positive to it is they will wait until they're unloaded here once this is full, and this holds 1,500 tons. This has been increased. It must have been increased in the latest update. How many workers you got? 6. 3. Okay. But I think we just need to increase our populace. We've got everything in this sort of space to do that. Can we squeeze any additional buildings in? And we are spending money on... What's our main outgoings at the moment here? Mainly just building things at the moment. We're not there with fuel. Exports, power, quite a bit of bitumen. So we got rid of 3 tons. How much have we imported of the 1,295? That's 48 tons that we've imported. Okay. Then exporting 3 tons. I think might be able to turn a profit. I hope so. Everybody a little bit happy. Can't. Oops. I'm going to assign this building here. Go here. Assign this building here. Work there. And hopefully this should increase the number of people here. That job, can't enjoy sports. Sports says so that one. Yep. Okay, you're going up. And we should. I just want to keep going over. Back yet. Bitumen, we're up to 5 tons. Okay, so we're definitely exporting more, so that's good. 12 people in there. Definitely doing more people arriving. But I think once we get another little area set up, we will definitely be able to see that. We've got a university in. We've got things coming in the right directions. Definitely built the wrong size there. But I think what we need to do is... farming is going to be what we need to set up, but I suspect we have missed the window in this year for farming, so I'm hesitant to do that. We could look at some sort of kind of industry, or maybe we're better off focusing on actually getting our sort of industry set up here. So steel mill is going to be really expensive. Prefab isn't. Concrete isn't. Asphalt we can do. Going to struggle with bitumen, but we can always set a tank up for that. Brick factory, coal. Coal, gravel is all that we need to get this set up, apart from the steel mill. Cement plant's pretty pricey as well. We need cement to make... Definitely do. Asphalt and bricks we can set up. Now what sort of... Is there any point in trying to sell asphalt and... Well, asphalt... Yeah, it's worth selling at the moment for us. What about bricks? Bricks probably... If we can make them on a large enough scale, then yeah, there's definitely a reason for us to sell it there. Just to keep everything sort of going in the upward trend, I think is definitely going to be a way for that to go for us. Okay, we're about power, but we're used to that issue now. Is there anyone heading over there? There is one yet. I think we need to get more people to do. Okay. Oh no, you don't. Maybe we set a bus route up from here as well. Might help it. I don't want to take any more workers out of here because we're only sort of holding like 10 people in there. Let's just import a third world. 5 minutes from Soviet. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just get a load of people in. Hopefully we can keep them happy. We're out of power, but that's fine. And we should see more people go into here. So we just need more throughput of workers, I think. And we need to make some money. The quite going up, but that's because we're struggling with our power station. And the train is... Indeed, the train does here. I suspect it's not quick enough for our needs, so we may end up selling this and doing something different. I think that might be worth it. It's doing... Oh no, it's doing like 109 kilometers an hour. Reasonable speed. It is quite a journey, but I'm sure we've done longer journeys in this and been able to... What have we got any trains that do better speed? If you look at train sets, 150, so that would have been the one to go for. A lot cheaper. Less passengers, but then we're going to need to refuel the train. But I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. We are putting excess fuel in there, not quite yet. See that truck going in. We're not quite holding excess fuel in at the moment. Got a load of pauses and have another look before we move on. So you've got 8 tons of bitumen on you. You've got nothing. Nothing. Maybe we're doing this the wrong way here. Well, wait until you're loaded with bitumen. Let's... I think this is going to... Yeah. They don't... Although we do want to import it, but we can't just spend money. And that is what I'm thinking here. Do that. We see how that goes. I'm going to let the game run a little bit in between episodes just to make sure everything's going well. But apart from that, I think we're getting a sort of a solid start. We are slightly increasing money. Hopefully we can keep everybody happy enough. We've got more people waiting in this area. That's going to be excellent. That's what we wanted. We need more people at this bus stop to force them to where we want them. How's everyone doing over here? 15 workers. I'm going to follow this train and see if we can make it there. So if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.